Hello everyone, welcome to Super Coaching by Testbook. This is Venkatesh, your faculty for geography, and in this session we'll be understanding about the subject of geography, how to prepare for this exam with respect to the subject of geography, and without any wastage of time, let us understand about this subject. Before that, let me introduce myself. So this is Venkatesh, faculty for geography. I've been in this industry for almost now 10 years. It's been quite a journey, to be honest. And now, while we are doing this, what is my background? See, the subject of geography, for me, even as a kid, was very interesting. I have started to know about this subject. You know, as a kid, the only child, no, one of the addictions we have in India, cricket. So I was watching cricket. I was seeing why cricket matches happen at certain seasons in Australia, certain seasons in England, and that is how my love of geography was started. Since then, I have taken geography optional for the UPSC exam. Okay, done decently well. Unfortunately, could not clear. Then later on, been into this teaching. Now I am loving this job. So while I teach, my subject, geography, one of the things I have seen is having that visual interpretations. We'll be talking about that. One of the things is conceptual clarity, which I'll be focusing upon. Maps, so many things. Before that, this is a brief introduction. So now let's come to the subject of geography. What is subject of geography? What do you mean by geography for you? What do you think? Yes, geography. For some people, they say geography is about places, study of places. What is geography? Some people go by their technical definition, study of earth. What do you mean by study of earth? Do you study the entire, the entire history happened on the planet earth. So it doesn't mean that history is is a sub part of geography. No, right? So if that is the case, what is geography? It is study of earth, but we understand so many things about study of earth in a very, very different way. For example, it is study of places. If you see it, geography, it is a study of places. But more than that, what do you study? You study about the relationship between the people and the surroundings, that is the environments. So example, imagine we all are aliens. We are coming to the planet Earth. What is the first thing you see about the planet Earth? It is water, right? That is why it is called as blue planet. More than 70% of the planet is water. That is why it is called as blue planet. Then, what is the first thing you observe? Continents. You observe water. Then the next thing you observe is continents. So the first thing you can say is continents and water. Then as you zoom in continents, what do you observe? Mountains. The mighty Himalayas. Or else you can talk about the great range of Andes Mountains in South America. Or else you can talk about the plateaus, the great plains, the beautiful savanna grasslands, or you can talk about the vast unexplored deserts. You can talk about whatnot. This is the landscape you have. So you can talk about all these things. So while you are trying to study about these things, in geography, you seek to understand about where these things are. For example, we have a certain desert by name, the Great Saharan Desert. Where it is found? Then why it is found here? What is the reason for formation of Saharan Desert only at the latitudes of, say, between 20 degrees to 35 degrees latitudes? Why all the hot deserts of the world, say Sahara, Namibia, the Indian version Thar, or else the Australian desert, Atacama desert, why are they found only within the latitudes of 20 to 35 degrees? Then how did they develop? Are there any changes over time? What are the reasons for that? We'll try to understand about these things in every aspect of the subject of geography. For example, you can also say that population. For example, population. Where is the highest density of population found? Where things are found. Then what are the reasons for population being there at that place? For example, we all have this joke. Yeah? Many of us are not, not so much, what can you say about India is the having the highest population of the world. Some are not fond of it. Even you might debate about the number, but with the amount of resources available in India, with the amount of water, agriculture capabilities, no matter what, it is always India and China will always have more population than others. For example, roughly India and China has around 140 crores of population, right? 140 crores, 1.4 billion. Then the third is USA, which is almost 1 billion less than these two countries. So 1 and 2 are way ahead, third is very, very far away. So that is the thing. So why such things are found? What is the reason? There might be resources, there might be urbanization, so many factors. So how do such population has developed over a period of time? What changes? That is what the study of population is. So you can talk about say Himalayas. Why Himalayas are found only at the northern part of India? Where are they found? Why are they found? How did they develop? What is the changes they have occurred over a period of time? So we can say that geography is, in these simple words, where they are found, why are they found, and also how do they develop over time. Very fascinating subject. So I am very much fascinated by these things. This is what we'll study in our sessions. Further, if you see the syllabus of geography in prelims, it is an open-ended syllabus. What is geography? Study geography of the world, study geography of India in terms of its physical capabilities, that is the geomorphology, climatology, oceanography. You study about its social things, that is the tribes and all. You study about its economics, economic geography like agriculture, industries. In a simple word, they said about India and world geography, physical, social. So it's an open-ended. Then the question arises, how to prepare, which areas to study. It's an open-ended syllabus, so how to prepare? That is where my classes will be helping you to understand. And also, previous year questions are the ones which will help you to understand where to focus. If you see the 2023 previous year paper, or if you see the syllabus of geography and how the number of questions were asked in the last few years, you will see that geography number of questions are increasing in the last few years. We are having a drought of geography questions in the later part of the last decade. Say you can see number of questions are 5, 7, something like that. But the new decade has got decent number of questions from geography which are increasing towards 14, 15. So if you see the number of questions are very, very high, increasing in prelims. Then if you see the level of difficulty level, so you can see here, so the difficulty level, if you see it here, in the last year, while it was asked 2023, the number of geography questions were 13. But if you see in the difficulty level, they are quite high. The medium and difficult level questions are increasing. So I want you to focus on how to increase your subject knowledge of geography so that you are able to answer these questions very well. As you prepare, the easy questions you will be handling by yourself. I'm quite confident about your knowledge, but you need to improve your knowledge. Just as let us raise the bar. As you raise the bar, you have to now focus on the medium and the difficult questions. Why do you think that 2023 paper was regarded as a difficult paper? Because generally, you have a decent distribution of easy, medium, difficult. You see the paper 2021, the number of questions were 8. And it was decently distributed of easy 3, medium 3 and difficult 2. But that was not the case in 2023. That's why it is an exception year. You can see the number of medium to difficult questions are very, very high. That is why we are here, where we are trying to increase the knowledge capability of one student by raising the bar of the minimum standards. This is where myself and the textbook comes into play in your preparation, right? So moving forward, and if you see it, that's what I'm trying to tell you. You can see overall paper, easy are, you see 18 questions are easy. It is not just geography now, the overall paper of the prelims, easy are quite low, medium and difficult are quite high. This is where the new trend has emerged in 2023. Let us see whether they continue the trend or not. But the idea is very clear. we need to raise the bar. That is the thing here. This is the outcome of this session for you. Moving forward, but it is not like it is impossible. It is possible. So how? We will discuss that. Similarly, in the mains paper, once again, the mains was clearly approachable. It is easy. It is not that difficult to write. There might be 1 or 2 difficult questions are there, but you see that there are 8 questions usually geography will have in GS paper 1. 8 questions comprising of 100 marks, where you have 10 marks of 10 marks questions of 4 and 15 marks question of 4. Overall, you will see that difficulty level will be very less, but approachable questions are quite high. So mains 100 marks is there. It is this is the one which will help you to get the rank, right? So it is a crucial role to play, geography, any subject as well, right? So here if you have 100 marks, this is not that difficult. Approachability is quite. It is the prelims which has become the difficulty level. Though it is an elimination paper, but that has become a very, very difficulty level, right? So moving forward, then if you see the syllabus of mains, we will be discussing elaborately about the main syllabus. I will explain about all these kind of things in the further sessions. The syllabus will be decoded to you. This is the basic syllabus. You can talk about the salient features of world physical geography. You can talk about the important geophysical phenomena such as earthquakes, tsunamis, volcano. Why do you think that the number of questions are quite high from earthquakes? The questions are from volcanoes. The question from say plate tectonics is quite high. It is because of this. Then they are also talking about critical geographical features and their changes. Say like there was a question about something called cryosphere. What do you mean by cryosphere? It is the sphere of ice. So they have asked in the syllabus how the things have happened, and because of that, how the flora and fauna have changed. That's what they're focusing. We'll be discussing elaborately about the syllabus. Moving forward, the other things, they are talking about resources. Nowadays, there is so much focus about infrastructure in India. You can see government is focusing on infrastructure development. That is where critical minerals come into the picture. That is where the connectivity comes into the picture, roads, railways. So economic geography in the recent era has got quite a prominence. So you can talk about the secondary and the tertiary sector. What factors are responsible for their growth and all, how that factors are having a significant impact on India. That is what we'll be discussing. This is the main syllabus. And if you see, let us see, when I said about how questions are asked in prelims in geography, let's see how questions are there. Once you get to know about the concepts and all, you see this question. It is a very, very basic conceptual question. So on 21st June, what happens? Why is 21st June is called as summer solstice in the northern hemisphere? Because it does not set below the horizon at the Arctic Circle. Does not set below the horizon. That means you'll have 24 hours of daylight. Norway, land of midnight sun. You all are fond of it, right? Norway, land of midnight sun. Why do you call it as? You will have night even. You will have the sunlight even at night, 12 o'clock. It is because of this. So this is a very basic thing. So you will talk about these things in our sessions. The sun does not set below the horizon at the Arctic Circle, where from 66.5 degree latitude to 90 degrees latitude north, you will find that there is complete sunlight. This is a very basic question. Now, if you wanted to apply the question, it's a concept, but there is an application. This is how some questions are asked. For example, there is a statement given. The soil in the tropical rainforest is rich in nutrients. The high temperature and moisture of the tropical rainforest cause dead organic matter in the soil to decompose quickly. If there is a high temperature and moisture cause dead organic matter, the soil in the tropical rainforest is rich in nutrients. Actually, it is not rich in nutrients. Because of high rainfall, there is more leaching in the tropical rainforest. Now, this is an application. This is where the question arises, applied questions. So that's where the statement 1 is incorrect. The answer is D. So you'll get to know about conceptual understanding, and then you have to apply them. That is also one technique. And then sometimes they'll ask about current affairs question. In the last few years, you can see that there is so much focus about electric vehicles, right? The 3/4 of world's cobalt, a metal required for the manufacturing of batteries for electric motor vehicles, is produced by which country? You see here, they are talking about application now, current affairs application questions. So there is so much talk about EV vehicles, electric vehicles, there is talk about lithium, cobalt. This is how they have asked. So now you have to tell me the answer, whether it is Democratic Republic of Congo or Argentina. Argentina is what is known for lithium. It is the Congo. Is it correct? Answer me in the comment section. And there are some kind of map based questions as well. That is also one technique. And sometimes there will be a very, very random based question like this. You see this randomness? Arrange the following cities. Which one lies on a longitude close to that of Delhi? So if you have Delhi here, which city is close to it? You answer it. Pause the video and try to answer it now. Right? So you see, I will tell you the technique here, what I am expecting out of you. If you see, this is Delhi, and if this is the basic longitude, if you are saying that Pune is the answer, may God bless you, right? It is quite far away from the line. So I don't expect you to get the answer of Pune. If you say Nagpur, okay, maybe you are not aware of the maps, you need to practice, I would say. Right? If you say around Pune, see the thing is you have that meme, no? Where you can say, beta tumse na ho paega, something like that. If you say Pune, then you are not aware of the map at all. You are not at all knowing about which cities are there at which part. So you need to focus very much on maps. If you say Nagpur, okay, you need to strong handle. Then if you say Hyderabad or Telangana, it's quite nearer. You cannot differentiate much. Answer is Bengaluru, but you cannot be sure about that. There might be difficulties. That is what I am trying to tell you. So I expect that while you see this question, I don't want you to know the exact answer. There is a process which I very much like to know. The process, the minimum expectation from each student is, you should be able to eliminate Pune. Then further upon, if you have prepared well, maybe Nagpur you will be able to eliminate. If you are confusing between Bengaluru and Hyderabad, I am quite okay on that day. The actual answer is A. But it's a random question here. It is a difficult question. I don't expect you to get this. So if you get this wrong, I don't judge you. But if you get this question wrong, then also I wouldn't judge you. But I would definitely want you to raise the bar. You have to get these questions right in the competitive exam to clear. This is what my funda is. So I will tell you, while I teach you, I will teach you the techniques of preparation. I will teach you what is expected out of you, what is not expected out of you, all the things. It is not like I will be focusing only on one thing. Moving further, and if you see it, my classes, one of the things I am very much fascinated, and I would like to continue, and I am continuing. You see that while I discuss topics, I will explain and I will focus you on visualization. You see here, the moment I say tropical evergreen forest, you have to get this picture. You see these pictures, there is quite a good density of vegetation. There is good density, canopy vegetation, which we call it as. The moment I see deciduous, you look at the difference in terms of vegetation between these two pictures. Look at the difference. There is quite less density of vegetation here. This is the reason of why they are called deciduous forests, where the trees would be shedding their leaves in the month of dry season, in the dry season months, that is around February, March. You can see that. That is why the density is very less. Here there is more rainfall, here there is less rainfall. Similarly, when you go to the savannas, you see, now you'll find the Lion King movie, okay? Deep down somewhere here, there is Mufasa and Simba playing. So you can see these are the savanna things, the landscape of isolated grasses, the isolated trees with huge amounts of grass. So there is a reason for it. Rainfall will be lesser, and the rainfall will be much lesser in the deserts. You will see the landscape. Now you see, from the vegetation of big trees and canopy vegetation, look at where did we arrive at now. No vegetation, deserts. There is a reason of climate, rainfall. These pictures will tell you a lot. This is what visualization is about. There is a concept which I'll explain, and this is the visualization. So we are starting with the new batch of English medium for the UPSC preparation, and I would be handling these sessions there. You can love and enjoy them. Also, this is what I would like to tell you. I would end with this. There is some kind of learnings for you even through geography. You see, a river cuts through a rock not because of its power but because of its persistence. It is not the power, it is how much it is doing for so many years. Years of erosion is what led to river cutting the rocks. So this is what the things, persistence is what I am trying to provide to you. So this is the thing, and whatever the things are, every journey begins with a small step. You will start with a small step, you will slowly climb, and finally you will be achieving the desired success. You cannot jump. This is the thing. This is Venkatesh from Textbook signing off. Thank you.